Hello and welcome back again to this bonus section where we discuss the future outlook of the upcoming version 2.0. With this major update, there will be some changes introduced, which we are looking into in the next couple of minutes. First of all, why is there a need for a major update? Why a version 2.0? Well, we have learned in the training that a field of cybersecurity is a quite dynamic one, which means change is the only constant in this area. This naturally brings in more complexity, which makes it difficult to assess the maturity of a program in relation to peer programs. Moreover, addressing cybersecurity issues to decision makers is sometimes a challenging task. Therefore, the update on version 2 considers proactive communication towards executives and also to local communities to raise the awareness and advancing on their cybersecurity activities. CSF 2.0 will explicitly recognize the CSF's broad use to clarify its potential applications. While the CSF was originally developed to address the cybersecurity risks of critical infrastructure first and foremost, it has since been used much more widely. In recognition of this, CSF 2.0 will employ a broader and commonly used name, Cybersecurity Framework, instead of the original Framework for Improving Critical Infrastructure Cybersecurity. The scope of CSF 2.0 will cover all organizations across government, industry, and academia, including but not limited to critical infrastructure. References to critical infrastructure in the CSF may be maintained as examples, but framework text will be reviewed for a broad applicability. Categories and subcategories of the CSF core that are specific to critical infrastructure, such as IDB2 or IDRM3, will be broadened. This change is not intended to diminish the CSF's relevance to critical infrastructure organizations, including the importance of ensuring the security and resilience of the US-located critical infrastructure, but to embrace and enhance its broader use. Ensuring it benefits organizations regardless of sector, type or size, and since the publication of the current version 1.1, the US Congress has explicitly directed NIST to consider small business concerns and the cybersecurity needs of institutions of higher education in the CSF. In addition, the CSF is a recognized resource for state and local organizations and has been referred to widely by many associations as well as government agencies at multiple levels. Responding to the community's feedback and congressional direction, NIST will increase its effort to ensure the framework is helpful to organizations, regardless of the previously mentioned sectors, types, or sizes. The third major change is about increasing international collaboration and engagement. Since the launch of the CSF's development in 2013, many organizations have made it clear that international use of the CSF would improve the efficiency and effectiveness of their cybersecurity efforts. The CSF 1.1 is frequently referenced in strategies, policies, and guidance developed by other nations. Several countries across all regions of the world have adopted or adapted the framework, and some consider use of the framework mandatory for their public and private sectors. To facilitate international collaboration and engagement, NIST will prioritize exchanges with foreign government and industries as part of the CSF 2.0 development. And NIST will also continue to engage directly and through interagency partnerships to share the benefits of CSF's use, as well as to solicit input on potential changes so that the CSF can continue to be recognized as an international resource. NIST will also prioritize working with organizations to develop translations of CSF 2.0 in conjunction with its development, building on prior efforts to translate the current version and relevant resources. NIST will also continue to participate in international standards activities that leverage the CSF as part of a broader effort, and priority to engage strategically in the work of international standards developing organizations. This includes continuing ongoing work in the International Organization for Standardization, the ISO organization, where several documents reference the CSF. And the NIST will also continue to engage in the revision and development of cybersecurity risk management standards and guidance, as well as increase connections between these documents and the CSF. They also will share information about its international engagement, as well as adaptations and translations of NIST resources via its International Cybersecurity and Privacy Resources site.